What's going on? Beautiful vibes. I would like to say that I am happy that I was wrong about the false flag about the Super Bowl, but I am going to keep that video up. And I did say that I don't think it's going to happen. But the point of the video is to let you know that it would be a false flag at the same time as Russia invade Ukraine. So Super Bowl was a nice timing. So I guess that's a little too early on the timeline. So we have a false flag to look forward to, y'all. And and, and it's not looking good. And first I would like to say that it's many different reasons, and the NWO and the completion of the New World Order. We all know that is what they want, right? But it's set up to look like that. And sometimes you can look at it and it can not look like that, right? Because I just found out that Russia. Let me read this. Right here. Russia for the first time. Russia for the first time ever in history holds more gold than the US dollar, calculating in 583 billion reserves. That's gold, not dollars. They compared it, Russia, they compared this matchup with Russia gold and United States dollar. So they really got the upper hand on us because gold is more valuable than a US dollar. Let me educate you right quick. US dollar was presented to the whole world as gold was going to be backing it or behind it in years to come. Russia United States started withdrawing their gold from backing the dollar. So now it's no gold behind the dollar. It's just the dollar that's be printed on a machine and just spit it out. No value at all. It's just like this probably costs more than $1. Okay. Because if the dollar costs more to produce, If it costs more money to produce that dollar than this right here, then the dollar is not even worth what it costs to create the dollar through the machine and the ink and all that. This is very vital because at first people were sleeping and it was taking United States word about their dollar. They had the biggest first economy and everything, so it was easy to sell at that time. United States forced everybody to use the US dollar standard as gold because it's backed by gold. But the scam is it never was backed by gold, really. But now you know it's really not backed by gold. Then you got Russia, who got gold, and just now passing the United States with 583 billion worth of gold. So they rising up like, yo, bro, we don't have to be forced to take your dollar anymore. Okay? The United States will go to war with you if they even hear echoes of you trying to give back the US dollar and use the gold standard, because United States will be blocked out, backed out. They won't have no power. They will lose power. We will turn into a third world country overnight if everybody dropped the dollar. Okay. So United States will go to war with you if they hear echoes of you, even rumors or anything, you saying that you about to drop the dollar and use the gold standard, which will be more on the Russian side and China side. Okay. They will go to war with you and make you use this dollar as the world currency. Don't you know, United States, the American dollar, our dollar is the world currency. The world currency. Okay? The world. All right? Because they got everybody to believe that it's backed by gold and it's in replace of gold, is how they pulled it off. Like, we ain't gonna put gold up, but we're gonna put this dollar up. It's backed by gold. And we bigger than y'all. We got the economy and everything. So they pulled off the image of doing that. Now it's like, nah, bro, your dollar is trash. They seeing how the Federal Reserve just print notes out of thin air. They're like, nah, bro, y'all can't just be doing it like that. Just printing up money. And our money is backed by gold. Your money is not. You just printing up the shit. Your currency is the world dollar. It's the world currency. Your dollar is the world currency. So that's one of the main reasons why it's going to be a World War III, because United States. Now I talked about Russia and all that. Now I'm about to talk about the United States. United States want to go to war with Russia and China because they losing the dollar. It's about that time to be like, okay, y'all, somebody need a whooping so we can push this dollar back, maybe put this dollar back in your face, and so y'all can use it again. Because they're behind the scenes trying to get a union to get a gold standard currency that the world using to replace United States as the world currency. The world currency is United States. It's us. We forced it on everybody to use it as the world currency, but Russia got more gold than us. So of course they want to be the world power. We are forced to consume. We are consumers. We brag about being the bigger consumer. So Russia, like, we got more gold than you. So shit, we gonna be the world motherfucking standard as far as y'all about to use our money. United States ain't gonna let that happen because it's a wrap. They let that shit happen. Oh my God, it's fucking over, man. It's over. It's over. It's over. So United States, instead of just going and acquiring more gold. They got more gold. Go tell the Queen of England to open up her fucking basement and fill up the treasury with gold. I bet you we have more gold than anybody because the Queen of England got more gold than any motherfucker. I believe. You say Russia got 500 billion? Shit, that's probably a drop in the bucket of what the Queen got. She been accumulating her gold, stealing it from people and killing tribes and killing nations for years to get that gold. She stacked up with gold. So United States is in a pressure situation. So Russia has the gold now. You're looking at Ukraine. Ukraine sits right next door to Russia, and they feel like you should be ours. Yeah, United States gave you a better deal than us before. We made a mistake and slipped up and let the United States get you. Now we want you. We want it back. Fuck all that shit. We cheating. You you know it's nothing but Russia's living Ukraine anyways, all mixed around. So they feel like it's a out of like a. They feel like you're a traitor. You working with the United States. You got United States sponsoring the people in Ukraine. Like fuck you, you ain't care about us. They came and saved us. So it's like they ready to take Ukraine over again because they about to announce this gold standard that they want to uh, everybody to use as the world currency. So they come in Ukraine and trying to get things like trying to take it over before they do that. I guaranteed you, all the people we went to war with, they were some little Joe Blows. They said, yeah, fuck you, United States. I want to use the gold currency. We don't want to use the US dollar no more. Iraq. Oh, yeah? You up here trying to rile up the rallies and rile up the crew and trying to say that you don't want to take our dollar no more? All right, let's go to war then. We coming over there and we're gonna demolish your motherfucking land. And that's what they did. They went to Iraq. The United States Army went to Iraq, destroyed them motherfuckers, all because Saddam Hussein wanted the gold standard. If you say the gold standard, that's keyword to we're gonna go to war with you because United States run a Ponzi scheme. We act like we got gold behind our shit. Then they try to act like they got oil behind their shit with the petrodollar. What the fuck is that? Petrodollar. What the fuck is that? Oil is popular because y'all made it popular because y'all forced products to be created and run off of oil. Nigga, we can run a car off of water if you want. So y'all making oil valuable. It's not that valuable as they say because you can run, they got us dependent on it. So it's valuable. So what's the petrodollar in 1971? They changed, took it off the gold standard, and this is what the United States started doing. People started looking like, hold on now, what the hell is you doing? Because at first, when they first agreed to everything, it was the gold standard. Gold was back in the dollar. It was the world currency. In 1971, they put a curveball in. Like, they took away their gold and put the oil up to back the dollar. It's called the petrodollar. Uh, that nigga said Joe Biden is the GOAT. He got blacks to vote for him just to bring the crack era back. That's facts, dog. That's facts, man. When you got this guy, coon ass guy, he got a video and a screenshot, a thumbnail of him saying Joe Biden ain't trying to bring crack back. That's what I'm saying. When you support and you go watch big channels, they get bought. Okay, big channels get bought. You know, Motherfuckers be talking that real shit. The next thing you know, they do a commercial about taking a jab. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, y'all gotta fuck with the reals, man. Okay, so it's funny how motherfuckers want to go to war. Then a story pops out that Russia just passed the United States in gold. Don't you think that been happened? And then United States squirming in their seats and shit. And by the time they just had enough, and they just like, yo, you know, we're going to war. Because look, let me tell you something, man. This war shit, I know about this war shit. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me about no war shit, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now I just read that you can Google it now. It's Russia just passed us as the superpower. I mean, they got more gold. They're more superpower. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know, it's about the gold, my dog. Okay. It's funny how they just passed the United States with the gold, which meaning this is 2022 February. So they probably did it 6 months ago. So just look at 6 months on up to now to how shit just escalated to where we're hearing this war echoes. Oh, okay. So Russia is the leader in gold with 500 billion. So you don't know? You don't know about North Korea, China. I ain't got on China yet. Oh my God. China. Everybody that's over there that's against us, just say that. All preparing and rooting for and started talking about the changing of the guard. Russia, gold standard. They already in huddle and they have this vision like, yeah, Russia about to be the gold standard. North Korea, they like this and shit. Like, yeah, we fucking with it. We fucking with it. We fucking with it. The gold standard. You already know they already been talking about it and had this vision, and he's just trying to put it together to where they can pass up United States so they can be used as the superpower money. But the overall picture is going to be one world money. Okay, that's going to be the reason. It's going to linger for a minute. Then the new fucking that's gonna be a reason for when the fallen angel finally show his face. He been here for forever. He designed everything. He want to be praised and show his face now. So when he show his face in the middle of World War III, because that's when he gonna show his face in the middle of World War III. He gonna split the sky. It's gonna be fucking Project Blue Beam. He gonna be in a cave somewhere doing all this acting shit where it's gonna be shooting up in the sky. It's gonna look like he really doing that shit. So he gonna be doing that shit in middle of World War III. Now, what if I'm correct? If I'm correct about what I'm saying right here, that will be like the humans are being trolled. We are being trolled. This is acting like action. All right, cut, action, cut. A real life movie that you are in, and the stakes are high for you, your life. While they playing around with your fucking life with this fucking monkey shit. A place where you have to be forced to consume and look at their bullshit as they do their bullshit. And you can't do nothing about it because they more powerful than you. Makes you want to throw up. If you it keeps head butting your perception of I want the world to be happy and everybody get along. Then you turn on the news. Russia about to go to war with the United States, or it's something else, or something else. It always breaks your perception of what you want the world to be. It's a good world. It's going into the right direction, hopefully. And is we're gonna get over this. Then you hear shit like that. Be reminded of a fucking war, of the place about to be fucking towed up. Okay. Underground. I didn't know it at the time, but when I was trucking driving, I was it's a mountain in Kansas City, Missouri, that I used to stock up supplies. I had to have this. I used to have this trip like twice a week for a whole month. I did it like 6 trips, and I was done with it. I like, don't see me back there no more. To where I was bringing nothing but goods to this goddamn fucking mountain that had 20 floors that go down. It was a world. It's a world in that motherfucker, and I'm telling you. And I said it in my V video, which nobody liked but one person, to where they got 20 floors, and it's made for a a cattle traffic event, you know, and they got food. They got a one floor. They got a grocery store. Another floor they got a jail. Another floor they got hotels and places of living, and another floor for recreation. Okay, in this goddamn mountain, and the 20th floor, all the way down there on the floor, I heard there's a reptilian that lives down there. I mean, that's a lot of fucking hearsay, right? That's a stretch, right? But it's a reptilian that lives down there, and they be feeding them food, aka humans. Anytime you ready to eat, they go kidnap somebody and he'll eat them, and that's on the motherfucking all the way down. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. I always got to throw that in there because motherfuckers don't know what the fuck going on, man. You're gonna be fucked up in a moment, like, I can't believe it. You can't do nothing. You mind fucked. You know what I mean? So of course they're tallying up over there. They've been doing it, and the main reason and the main threat, and only United States concerned about them tallying up and gathering up, is they're gathering up and rooting for Russia to be the #1 world currency. That right there gets United States triggered when you talking about some fucking new currency, because that's the whole key that's holding everything up. They're making you look like you're the superpower. So of course United States gonna get up and do that. They're using Ukraine as a Ukraine is the melting pot. Okay, it was months ago. United States said, "Hey, North Korea, stop testing those missiles." North Korea like, "Nigga, man, fuck you, man." Remember Trump put them mean ass sanctions on China? That was a war move. China feeling some type of way, like, nah, man, you owe us money. So we owe China money, and Russia is so fucking sick of our fucking power, and they managed to get way more gold than us, and they want to go to war with the United States also, because they want to. United States already said, bro, This is the real underlying talk about the war. This is what's going on. Okay? This is the street side of the convo. All right? That's the style I give, and that's what you're gonna get. All right. This is over the gold standard that they want to present. And the United States is not having that shit. They both itching, want to go to war like a motherfucker because it's like somebody spreading a rumor about you in the neighborhood, and it's a real bad rumor, like a rumor you don't really want to get out. You know what I'm saying? And this, you got this one guy going around trying to get people against you and shit, and then finally convinced everybody. So everybody looking at you like, yeah, we shouldn't be using you as the fucking currency no more. If you ain't gonna have gold behind it, then why are we looking up to you? The United States is a fucking cuckoo brain thinking that somebody is going to be fucking believing you, or they already know, people know it ain't backed by gold. It's all about force. That's why they go to war with you and force you to do this shit. I don't give a fuck. You don't think it's worth my shit. You gonna take this motherfucker. Okay. That's it. That's the only way. We bullied our way our dollar. At first it was granted. Then it was like we were supposed to give it up because it wasn't backed by gold. The minute that they took the gold out of it, we should have lost the spot. Somebody else should have took it and did, you know what I'm saying? But you rallying up the troops and you talking bad about the dollar. You know our dollar ain't shit. They at the Federal Reserve on smoking crack, just printing shit. Printing shit like David Copperfield shit, making them fucking dollars like it ain't. It's monopoly money and shit, making it rain and shit. Niggas like, dude, that shit ain't even backed by gold, my nigga. What the fuck is y'all doing? Russia got to go. They all root behind Russia, like Russia got to go. Why you think Russia is the main person? Because yeah, Russia is a setup, bro. This is a setup. You got Ukraine right here, Russia, Ukraine. You got the United States who do not want to step aside. Oh, the Russia, Ukraine know that Ukraine is sponsored by the United States. The United States is been Europeanized, stamped. Ukraine get United States money. When you have a country, you need finance, you need money, you need a loan to get your shit going. The United States came first. Like, I got you. Come on. Because Russia was acting all that. Like, I know I got you because you're sitting right here. You want to give them a shitty ass fucking deal. The United States came in with a better ass fucking deal. Shit was so fluffy because you know why? Because they print money at the motherfucking Federal Reserve. They got money. They got that clown money, that paper money, that money, that toilet paper money. That shit working right now, but it ain't about to work. Motherfuckers finding out it ain't worth shit. So of course you got Russia looking at Ukraine like, so Russia on the phone with the United States, like, so you don't want to step down as the number one currency because your shit ain't backed by gold and we just passed you. We got more gold than you. So what you gonna do? Man, shut the fuck up and suck my. Oh, okay. All right. Ukraine right here. All right. We just gonna go, we gonna just go to war with your ass because we want to take, because you ain't gonna step down. We got to go to war with your ass because we gonna be the number one currency, motherfucker. It's all about greed, um, forced to consume. We all in competition to be the biggest consumer. All right. So this is an easy setup job because Ukraine, man, Russia can roll up out of bed and they in Ukraine. It's that close. You know what I mean? So we just gonna take Ukraine over. That's gonna force you to come, and we gonna blab it out with your ass. We gonna remove you as the motherfucking number one currency. That's all they want to do is remove them motherfuckers, get the motherfuckers out the way. I agree with this. I agree with them as far as your dollar ain't worth shit and how you treat your own Americans. Your dollar ain't worth shit. You got no gold behind your dollar. We go to your wars, we die in your fucking wars for your benefit, and you can't break the people off a fucking crumb. If you go to war, if you go to war for your country and you steal some resources, when you bring that back to your country, everybody should benefit. Not bring it back and double charge every motherfucking body twice. Not charge double price for your own people. You know what I'm saying? And you just printing up money, and then you all nonchalant and all this. You narcissist. You act like your booty don't stink. You treat your people ain't. You treat your people like they ain't shit. You prejudice. You racist. You stole this land. You stole this land. So not to mention Russia and all of them know you stole this land, and you like to steal. So they think they big enough now to remove you because they got more gold than you. Okay, they think that they the shit now. We got more gold than you, my dog. Like, well, what's up? We got way more weapons now. You can't fight a nigga if you got equal weapons than him. If your gold wasn't even up to par, it's about money. Your money ain't even up to par. They waited till their money got up to par. I just read it. They kept that shit a secret. That shit been going on since for 6 months that they passed the United States as the world currency. I mean, they got more gold than US dollar currency. They ain't even match United States gold. They don't got no gold. They match it to the dollar. That means, dog, they got way more money than us. Way more money, nigga. 500 motherfucking billion in notes in bricks. Man, they got money. The United States want to take that. Don't you know the United States want to take that gold from them? So that's another added thing for United States want to go to war with Russia. You take your motherfucking gold. Then we can remain being the superpower. But it's more of Russia want to go to war with us now because the United States can keep this rolling on as long as they keep fooling people and people scared to stand up and we still be the number one currency. They can keep flipping this Ponzi scheme and have control over the world. Russia got more gold, so they want to they want to erase the dollar and make this new dollar and and be known as the number one motherfucking power. So they're gonna use Ukraine to do this shit. So they both want to fight each other. China want to be on the. China is on Russia's side. We all know this. China is they like in third place. The main thing that China, man, if you ain't see we about to go to war with China, go watch that. Because I explained that we taught China every motherfucking thing. Look at their cars. Look how they copied our cars. Did I tell you that the Chinese man from China, before their economy was even fucking up and running, like they ain't have no products. The nigga brought, I ain't gonna say his name, he bought a motherfucking Ford car, a Ford car, and reverse engineered it. And that's how the first Nissan was motherfucking created. So they're like little fellers. Like I like Asians though. I like them. But they got their economy from us though. I already broke that down, bro. Go watch the video. Before the Nissan, the car business, the car industry, before the car industry, before the car industry, China had no economy, bruh. He had to reverse engineer a Ford company, nigga, right down the street from me, because I'm in Detroit, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how they survived and lived this long off the cars. Then other companies and buildings they started doing products, but it was cars first. And he copied Ford Motor Company, bro. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So China, believe it or not, after he got the their um, auto industry up and running, we still looked at them like, oh, y'all got them little bootleg cars. Even to this day, anything made from China is like they bootleg. They like that. They know how to take a product and copy it and make something. They know they good at that. They don't know how to really like be the first ones to create shit. They know how to do that shit now, but I'm just talking about back then. They on some technology shit now, thanks to us. Not Russia, us. Because it wasn't no Russian cars. So let me tell you about the United States. We jumped off the economy. The fallen angel landed in Babylon first. Well, not first, but you, the fallen angel. If you know, look at all the countries, it's a reason why we're number one. The fallen angel helped a guy that lived right down the street from me, Ford Motor Company. The fallen angels helped the United States with technology before any other country. Look around. We had the first. We had it first. We had cars first. We had everything motherfucking first. They reverse engineered it. Okay? All right? Car industry. That's why Detroit used to be a big fucking city, because the car industry, bro. The car industry was fucking huge. It grew countries, neighborhoods, cities, states, and countries. Okay? Just the car industry. We was number one in Detroit. Okay? To where we had our economy first. In the 50s, we was popping in the 50s, bro. Our downtown was fucking slapping. Nobody had no fucking, they had dirt roads and dirt. We had fucking buildings, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We was producing them cars. The first manufactured car factory. Nobody wasn't spitting cars. You go to another city, they was on horses, nigga. They didn't have no fucking car factory where you produce cars and spit and people can buy it and everybody driving. You go to Detroit, everybody driving cars. You go to some other state, they walking in a particular time. Back in that time, in early times, they was like everybody was rushing to Detroit. Rush, the fallen angel came to Detroit to give Ford this technology, because those machines that was being made that was making the cars was fucking humongous. I'm talking about in the fucking 1800s. It's beyond technology. How them big ass machines was making them cars like that, and how they just made it like that on the fly. You gotta have supernatural powers. Okay? Airplane, same way. It's fallen angel technology, aka alien. You can say alien. They all the same thing. Alien, fallen angel, all that. The devil, all that. God, all that. But so China know that we helped them. We kind of like babied them, you know what I'm saying? Like fathered them, dude. You know what I'm saying? We say they whole fucking existence just because they copied one of our cars and made it a economy. They jumped in the motherfucking car game with that Nissan, my dude. That Nissan, their first car, they China broke in the fucking market. We let them in the market. We know you was little Johnny. Really? Come on. We'll let you sell your like piece of shit in here. Come on. Without that, help, they would have been fucking dead. Done. No way in position. So okay, so they got the car company up and all that, boom, boom, boom. They like to do things a little bit like as far as money. They like to have money somewhat go behind their dollars. We don't. We some con artists. We some scams. So we build China up just so we can come and borrow some money from them, because we didn't have gold backing our fucking dollar. That's the only reason why we took them loans, because it's a Ponzi scheme. You got to keep getting investors, right? And the last money pay the last investors. The last set of investors that get caught when the whole thing go down is the one that eats this that lose their money. This set of investors, this set of investors, this set of investors. Oh, it collapsed. This set of investors lost all their money because they took this money and gave it paid them motherfuckers behind them. And them motherfuckers paid them. You know what I'm saying? So if you get caught at the end, that motherfucker ain't gonna get paid back because there ain't nobody to give it back to you because it's all crashed. So we built them and they came up in the car business and came up with some money. We turned around and asked China for some money because in 1913, I think. Can't get my year. My years is not on. It's not particularly like accurately like the years. It's not important like the exact times. But our economy, when our economy collapsed, China helped us out. You know what I'm saying? We helped you. Now you help us. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of times where our economy was about to crash, and China helped us. You know what I'm saying? So, but then they caught wind of the Ponzi scheme. They're like, wait, this is China. Wait, y'all don't have gold behind your dollar all this time? Federal Reserve, like, so China bought a lot of our debt, but if that's the thing, that's the Ponzi scheme. You buy the debt, and to make a profit. But when China realized this happened for a long time, like our dollar was backed by gold for a little period. But then we got to 1971. For a long time, I'm gonna tell you, bro. In Fort Knox, where they supposed to keep our gold, you notice you don't hear that word at all. When the last time you heard the word Fort Knox from a news reporter? Long motherfucking time. I ain't never heard them words. Them words feel funny coming out, rolling out of my mouth. Fort Knox, you ain't hear that word in so fucking long because they be trying to keep that hush because you ain't no gold in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The last time we heard that Fort Knox had all of our gold. So you can't be saying the word Fort Knox and people be like, hey, where our gold at? Let's take a look at it. Let's look at it. Let's count it up. Let's see if it's still there. So they don't say the word out of sight, out of mind. Ain't no, they been stole the gold out of Fort Knox way before 1971 in the petrodollar standard. They did that just so they could get you off of Fort Knox because for a long time it was supposed to be money in Fort Knox, gold backing our dollar. Then you hearing rumors like, ain't no motherfucking money in ain't no gold in Fort Knox. They stole that motherfucking shit. Empty. That motherfucker is empty. You gonna eat a steak off the floor in that motherfucker. Like, it's so clean in Fort Knox. I guarantee you can eat a fucking steak off the floor. It's so clean. It's no gold in Fort Knox. No gold. None. Zero. Especially it was no gold in the 60s. I tell you, it was no gold in Fort Knox backing our dollar in the 60s at all. In the 50s, yeah. 60s, no. Way before 1971, when they said, hey y'all, I got a good idea. Let's back our dollar. Really, they just forced that shit on motherfuckers. It's 1971. They was having a little backlash with that shit. Everybody ain't agree with that shit. Like, no, man, keep it gold, man. We don't want no petrodollar. What? Go drop bombs. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. They force you to take it. They Golden Wars was damn near about you gonna take our motherfucking piece of shit dollar that don't worth shit. It's a Ponzi scheme, dog. So the petrodollar. Ever since the petrodollar, you don't hear shit about Fort Knox, dog. Like, what is this? Like, it don't even exist no more. Like, what the fuck? Who works there? Like, they keep that shit on the hush hush. You can't even Google Fort Knox at all. You can't even Google Fort Knox. Google it. You can't even Google that shit. It be some old fucking loose ass story talking about some other bullshit. They gonna say shit about gold in that motherfucker. So China feels some type of way. You telling me I bought all of your debt and you don't even have gold backing it? That's just like you got a whole lot of toilet paper. You hold a lot of toilet paper. It ain't backed by gold. The gold made this valuable. If the gold ain't there, it turns into toilet paper. So they feel some type of way. The United States, what's up, man? Why you don't have no gold back in your the dollar, man? We bought all this debt, and we want you to buy it back. Oh no, we can't buy it back. We can't buy it back. Trust us, man. It's still good, but we can't buy it back. Oh my God. So they feel some type of way. They like, okay, yeah, I vote for Russia being the leader, being the new uh currency. Because the United States, they got they shit is paper. So you got all those Middle Easterns and everybody over there on that side already got their fucking gold standard. They're just trying to convince the whole world to jump on board. But it can't happen until they have a war with the United States to remove them as number one superpower, aka king of the Ponzi scheme. All right. Second part. This is all over greed. Okay. Now, and it's so many levels. These group of people don't know what these people, they are doing the same mission. The little lower ranker people don't fully know. They being used. They're being blind from information. They're not being told. Then you got this tier of people. Then you got this tier of people. This tier of people up here already know about the one currency. This tier of people don't. This tier of people just really don't know. They just do it just to get a paycheck, basically. They want to remove us from world power because we are frauds. We don't treat our own people right. We slave our own people for minimum wage because they took all the rich people stole all the gold out of Fort Knox. Now, individually, if people come together, they can put the gold back and it be Gucci. That's personal gain. Ain't nobody gonna turn in a personal gain to help every motherfucking body. The Queen of England can help us in one fucking night. Like, here, man, take this little fucking gold, put that shit behind y'all dollar, and good night. Shut the fuck up. She ain't gonna do that. That's her shit. That's her personal gain. The gold belonged to the black man. So y'all can turn up all that gold because y'all got all that gold from Africa Y'all some aliens. Y'all came here to steal that shit. Y'all stole it. And y'all having this motherfucking war on our land and took over our land with this gold shit. Because we didn't worship gold like that. We don't worship gold. We use gold as a conductor for energy. And that's what the higher beings use it for. You know what I'm saying? They use it for their little cozy little palace in the fourth dimension somewhere else where they building it out of gold. So you'll go to a city, it might be made out of gold, everything out of gold, because we are um, gathering up the gold for their benefits. That's why gold is valuable, because the fallen angels marked it as valuable. We look at gold like, ain't nothing but a nice shiny rock. We ain't gonna be killing nobody over it. Or we was using it as a conductor for energy to spiritually do things, not what they do, not what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? We just getting our gold. You know what I'm saying? We already got the gold already been stolen. It's already done. Really, everything else is just little scraps here and there. That's why they say you have to put gold behind your money. United States never had money, gold behind their money, and they look how they've been prancing around, running the whole fucking world. It's one thing for your country can buy and trade with the fiat money, the monopoly money, but it's a whole different thing when you go to another country with that shit, bro. You gotta have gold behind that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? If we was getting paid more and getting more respect, I overlook that shit and be like, fuck it, I'll ride with United States. But since you don't treat us, you treat us like shit. It's like, nah, bro, this shit is plastic, bro. This shit is plastic. How long do you think? That's what I'm saying. United States, they delusional. They fucking off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you think people will be falling for this shit, dog, or going for this shit? You know you don't got gold behind the dollar, bro. This shit ain't gonna last forever. You gotta keep. You gotta get somebody. You always gotta get somebody to buy the next debt. You gotta get somebody to buy the next debt. If they lose confidence in the dollar, ain't nobody gonna buy this next debt. The debt gonna fall on that group of people in the Ponzi scheme, because they took this money, to pay people back there. It's like keep on like it's a million motherfuckers in that one line. You take one money from one group to pay the other motherfucker. You get a new one. Oh, it's a choo-choo train. When it stops, that means the ones that's present into the buying debt sector of the situation is gonna lose all their money. So people is like, yo, bro, we don't want that shit no more. Okay? You tired of this fucking Mickey Mouse shit. Look what the shit they doing to us over here. Get the jab. You is, dude. It's just, dude, man, no. I don't. They just want to go behind. I wouldn't. I don't care if Russia was the number one gold standard. Their money was the gold standard. I mean, the standard that the world standard. I mean, because they got gold. I wouldn't care if they do right with it. I don't care. I know United States ain't where I live at. They put my whole. I mean, you know how I feel about them. They look what they did to my people. They put my whole people, castrated my whole people, put them in slavery. So after that, it ain't nothing past. It ain't nothing you can put past them. In my opinion, like, damn, y'all ain't see how they did us. They do you the same way. If you're not in the 13 families, if you're white and you're watching my channel, if you're not in the 13 families or sub families or even sub families, you right along with us. because the sub families and the sub families, they don't have jobs. They're bosses. They don't have jobs. They don't work a motherfucking job. You white and you work a fucking job like a slave, paying all this motherfucking bills. You just like us, a slave. So this applies to you too. Them people don't. They are gods. They don't. They got money and don't even fucking work or do nothing. They so bored. They watch our lives. So don't you know? Now let me read this right quick. Never know in life is real. Okay. Pandemic pushes Russia gold reserves above US dollar for first time ever. Now they said it in a different way right there because I had to read that. It's saying the same thing, but it's saying it in a different way because the pandemic, they saying that the pandemic that did it, that pushed Russia gold reserves past ours. Now, you say pandemic, right? Where did they say the pandemic started from? Wuhan, China. Ain't they boys? Oh man, we gonna do this shit right so y'all can be we gonna help y'all be the world standard, the world standard money. I mean, you never know. You never know. It's funny how the pandemic helped them get pushed over, and your man's in them, it started where your man's is at. The pandemic started where your man's is at. Now that helped you push you over to be #1 gold reserves. Hmm. Funny. That's very funny. Not funny, but it's kind of funny because people be coming up. It's funny how it'd be a tragedy to us, but them rich motherfuckers, they be fucking doubling up their money. We be taking a loss, and they be coming up during the fucking crisis. It's funny. It's funny. So can't get no more clear than that. Um. So now you will hear things like that. Then you will hear United States is paying, the government is paying the farmers to destroy their crops. I heard a story in China where the government was paying their farmers to destroy their crops too. It's like you'll see something, you be like, oh, okay. Then it's like, whoa, y'all doing the same damn thing, like y'all in it together, type shit. That's what I'm saying. So guess what? United States would love to go to war. They don't like they fear Russia and China together. Together they fear. Yes, they do. It's 2 against 1. Okay. But United States it's in their best interest to go to war because their books are getting audited, and they always go to war when they books about to get audited, when they dollar bill get questioned, when they get challenged, your no go behind your dollar. That's when they go to war. It ain't gonna work this time because you got China and the people that United States accomplished the dollar over. It was small little brother type countries. Iraq, uh, Libya, what Syria, I forgot the damn place. Uh, there's so many places, these small places. So the United States like to pick on smaller people and show big people how it's done. But when a big person do that, I don't know if you're gonna get the same results, bro. This is talking about China and Russia. What you mean they gonna invade us? They ain't gonna invade nothing yet. Actually, they already mixed all around anyway. Look how many infiltrators they got. The dumbass presidents and let. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to say when damn that was damn I forgot to say that about what China we help China economy and they are mad about the debt they bought and knowing that the dollar is weak and they feel some type of way and they want the United States to buy their debt back and they like, nah, bro, we sold it to you. So that's you. We got another group of people we got satisfied now. You know what I'm saying? So trying to feel some type of way like you got one in on us. You know what I'm saying? And so China, check out Life is Rigged channel. Check out somebody else's channel. Check out this channel right here. Show some love. Um, you know what I mean? China, so that's how you can look at and see that China, you be wondering like why America give China the electrical grid? Why, because they getting caught with a Ponzi scheme and they trying to satisfy them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give you this, I give you this, I give you this, give you our electrical grid. I give you this. I give you Walmart. Gave them Walmart. I give you DoorDash. There's a lot of companies over here that's China because we gave it to them because we can't buy that debt back, bro. You stuck with that, but we give you some other shit. That's how you can see a lot of influence China restaurants, and they passed the Asian hate crime bill. Because we own so much debt, we can't pay you back in money, but we can give you our economy. We let you set up shop and make your money back that way. That's why you can see China shops and white neighborhoods and black neighborhoods. They everywhere and anywhere they want to be because United States got to pay them back. Those are one of the biggest people that can challenge United States about their Ponzi scheme. Nobody else can. They little brother. Like, shut up. I don't care. Go in the corner. But China can rise up. And they did. And they're like, yo, bro, you gonna take this fucking debt back we had bought from you with this fake ass fucking paper, no gold back dollar bill you got here going on. We see what you're doing here. We want you to take this shit back. We can't. We on to the next one. But I can let you come in, you create DoorDash, you let you create we let you do Walmart, No, we let you do all types of stuff to get your money back. We let you sell our car. We the ones that helped your economy. Remember we let you copycat the Ford car so you can reverse engineer it and make it Nissan, and that's how your economy started. We helped you. So help us and be patient. We let you sell your garbage ass cars that fall apart in 3 years if it's not a Toyota, and we'll let you come over and and sell your cars, your shitty cars over here. They got a lot of markets over here, China, because we gotta pay them back. We owe them money. That's and they're not gonna get it back. They're not getting it back fast enough. They bought billions of fucking debt from us. So their best interest is to go to war with the United States also, because they feel some type of way. They United States pulled a fast one on China and made them buy our debt because they thought it was backed by gold. Man, I do this shit in my sleep. Get my cash app up, man. I sure can use a couple of dollars or something, man. It's ALIBARNS, cash app ALIBARNS right now, ASAP. Continue. Um, so yes, the troops are rallying around Russia for the gold standard to be the world standard, as in currency. I just read to you that Russia just passed, for the new people who just came in, Russia just passed United States in gold. First time ever in history, but it's not no news story. They don't want you to know that because they know that'll be the reason that they going to war. United States always be keeping their fronts up. They don't want to look stupid. We know that is your dollar and shit, bro. You don't got to keep hiding that shit. Okay? If they didn't bail out those bankers in 2008, they was telling you the truth. The economy would have collapsed right then and there. So he had to print up some more money, get some more lenders, some buyers to buy some more fucking debt. It passed the Ponzi scheme on to the next dummy who want to buy some. They had to pay the bankers. If they didn't pay the bankers, we would have collapsed. But the thing I had said about that, they should have bailed out the people too. Fuck that bullshit. They were supposed to get bailed out in 2008. The whole thing would have fell down. It would have been chaotic. Russia would have came in with a strike because as soon as the king falls, it'd be another king waiting in his place, want to take his spot. Oh, y'all collapsing? Oh, okay. I'm about to step up and take the spot then. You know what I'm saying? So hit my cash app up at ALIBARNS. Um, so now it's a cat and mouse. Let me tell you something. Don't leave. I'm almost finished. Don't leave. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's real thick right now. It's real thick to where I might make a World War III video every fucking day. It's that fucking thick. For real. It is. It very is thick. Okay. They ain't buying it no more. Russia ain't buying it no more. They want Ukraine. They know the United States dollar ain't worth shit. They want to be the #1 world currency. Period. That's it. They want to be the #1. Okay, greed. #1. Ukraine. Now, if now they just had a phone conversation earlier today. Putin and Biden, and it's still at a standstill. So basically, I already know what United States doing. United States ain't coming. You want to try and act tough, don't want to bend and just saying, yo, just come on, don't invade Ukraine at all. If Russia invade Ukraine, Ukraine will start shooting off shots. Ukraine is like, we Ukraine. Don't come in here. We don't got shit to do with the United States. That's gonna be a baby war that Ukraine gonna get manhandled right quick because Russia got more shit. Then that's when Russia destroy their shit a little bit, that's when the United States gonna come in like bop. But United States is already out there in Russia. So they face to face. Little do you know, Russia and the United States are face to face. Just like you look up and you see two people about to fight and they face to face and they like this and shit. They basically not like that, but it's basically they like across the field. They can see each other through with binoculars. They so close to where they like this. I'm talking about heavy military equipment. Okay. All right. Face off. All right. So now the strategy is they facing off right here, and Russia's trying to figure us. I know this war shit. I know this war shit. I know how it go. They facing off right here, right? Just like how I said, right? They looking for another entrance to go in while they be right here. Another set of guys just invade Russia while they sitting right here. Boom. They go run over there. Some go run over there. And boom, they still right here. War right here. War right at the other entrance. There it is, right there. Bye, 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 bye. Russia get in because Russia will overpower their military. They're in. They're in. I'm talking about tanks rolling all through that bitch. They in that bitch. And next thing you know, here come the United States to the rescue with their super simp cape on, flying like this. And United States is going to get Russia real fucking bad right there. Gonna give it to them. Bop, bop. Russia gonna be like, all right. But before that happened, and just like I said in the other video where I had tagged the Super Bowl in it, once again, I'm happy it didn't happen on the Super Bowl. But believe me, when a time where Russia and the United States are face off, but before they make that move, I think Russia is going to is going to push that button for that imp attack. The imp attack, I think, is going to happen at the same time when they invade Ukraine. If they invade Ukraine, and if they send out a imp attack missile, we be having no electricity over here at all, to where it would take a lot of troops to come back and try to maintain our own country because it's in chaos. They can invade Ukraine. They want to invade Ukraine. Let me tell you what war is. Let me tell you what war is. They want to invade Ukraine and take it completely over before the United States even can just look up. Then they're going to be like, we got it now. And no matter what you can do, we got it now. You can't come and drop bombs once they get in. That's why they try to stop you from invading, because once you mix in with the Ukrainians, they can't just come and drop bombs like that. They will and they can, but they don't really want to because they want to get Russia, not really Ukraine. So they's mixed in together. So they can't just drop bombs on that bitch. They will have to go and go on foot. And going on foot, that's a very dangerous motherfucking war. You usually use that after you drop some bombs. It's a strategy. Drop bombs, pop, 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 distract. Then you got the people on foot. following behind that shit, going through shit. You don't just send troops and go, ain't no bombs been dropped, ain't nothing. You just sending them in there, they gonna get picked apart. So they don't want to do that. They gonna have to do that. And if Russia get killed so many times in Ukraine, that's gonna make Putin push that fucking imp button. They don't want to destroy the United States. It's a little imp. They just want Ukraine. That's all they want. They don't want. They want to destroy us and move into the superpower currency, but they want to be the bad guy. They want to be the number one guy. They want to destroy us in war and become the world currency. I know this because I know people are in a race to consume. Now, wow. Now, pause from that. Now that stops right there. They hit the imp button, boom. Nothing else matters. I don't care what y'all doing over there. I'm dealing with this shit over here. We over here now. No electricity, no food, no nothing. People in chaos. How you gonna fight a war successfully when your whole country is the power grid is out? That's gonna take a lot of numbers from us to try to help our own through this shit. Because people gonna be running rapid in the fucking streets. And this is how you know it's a scam, because in the mix of this chaos, you're gonna see people with notepads asking, "Did you take the jab?" Man. And that's why I didn't bring kids in this world, man. Because I already knew, because I'm aware what was coming. And I was like, I don't want to bring them in no bullshit. I don't want to add extra stress. It's just, it's just me. I don't have no kids um, to worry about. I do worry about other people's kids because kids are very precious and they need to be protected. I feel sorry for the parents and the kids that have to be going through this because it's about to get fucking ugly. Ugly. This is the reset. The dollar bill, the United States have a lot of interest. All parties have a lot of interest to fight. And that's why it's going to happen for sure, because the United States want to wipe the boards because they want to get out of this audit. They want to muscle, what you call that, strong arm out of this audit they are getting. The United States are getting audit. People looking at the dollar like, no. We look at the books. We see the gold. Blah, blah, no, nah, we don't use Russia. We want Russia to be the world standard because they got more gold than you now. Oh, we're gonna go to war. By the time you go through a war, you're gonna forget what the fuck you was talking about before the war. You got so fucked up. United States be like, you ready to take this dollar now? Oh yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Everything all fucked up and shit. That's how they been keeping to stay with the United States as the world currency. They force you to use their dollar, even though it wasn't backed by gold. There's no hiding. There's not a lot of food you can stack up because people be like, "Hey man, stack up food." I tell you, stack up food too, but you are a consumer. You consume so much. It's like you're gonna run through the food fast. You got to be able to create food. That's a garden. That's a If you have an animal or something, I don't know, like a farm or something. Like you got to be able to create. Hunt. You can keep hunting and getting food, okay, but food is gonna run out. It's going to be a war, bombs flying, everything going on. It's going to be chaotic. This is the world reset. Now, remember I said that Okay, it wasn't the Super Bowl that that will be a distraction to imp while at the Super Bowl, and so they can invade Ukraine. Um, it can still be a imp attack, and whenever they do the imp attack, they can do the invade. So that's the same thing. You know, they need a false flag of some sort to happen over here so they can invade. So it's like shit is 2 February 222 is in a couple of days. February 2, 22 in the year 22. So 2222222 is coming up. Look, that's my other date that I want to look at to see if, because I'm reading the energy of both sides. That's how I can distinguish the time when. And if I gotta look at some more reports and read in between the lines and see does it line up for February 22nd. Now I'm very happy that the Super Bowl thing didn't happen, and I'm happy that it looks like, at least for this year's Super Bowl, at least, um, and it looks like we're not going to have that winter blackout. Now it's February 14th, so in a couple of days, it wouldn't be considered a winter blackout if it happened right now, because it won't stay winter because it's for February 14th. So you can't call it winter blackout no more. So I look like we're gonna make it through the winter blackout without having a winter blackout. That would have been tragic. I'm happy about that. It might be a spring one, but not a winter one. So it's still bad, but winter, if anything happening in the winter time, it makes it 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold. Okay. Now, it's going to be a level of consciousness and energy you must hold during that time, because if you panic, you will stress out and die, even if it's from an ulcer. And I have to be up on that shit because, uh, ulcers can kill you, you can bleed out. So just be stressing and shit and worrying about shit. Having extensions like kids will add a lot more stress, I tell you, because you want the best for your kids when you looking at them, they going through this shit. You know, it's like what's life, dog? You know what I mean? Um, you cannot panic. You cannot, whatever happens, you cannot panic. The chicken lights can get turned out tonight. I don't know. No, but I'm just letting you know. At any time that shit can pop off. I swear to you. Because the Ponzi scheme, that shit is falling by the seconds. They're destroying crops because they don't want us to survive. It's the reset. That's why the video is called the reset, is because they're killing everything, that's the reset. When you kill crops, putting oil in the motherfucker, trying to kill the water, the crops. What that mean? Reset. That looks like our civilization about to go down in flames. Another one. Damn, God. Another damn failed civilization, huh? Let's say if you had 12 kids and all 12 of your kids, and you had them, all 12 of your kids at all age, you had a baby every year, and all 12 of your kids turned out to be shit. When they look at you, kind of weird. Like, how's you raising your kids? How to all 12 of your kids end up dead? or in jail or just batshit crazy. Look how many civilizations. Man, man, it's so many civilizations that's ran through this bitch. Like, what the fuck are y'all missing? You know what I mean? Like, this is entertainment, dude. They just clear the board. It's a every civilization is a this is going you might strike this as being funny, but every civilization is a motherfucking board game. And when it's over, they start another fucking game, a board game. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? If you can go from this civilization all the way up to now, it's nothing but one board game. Started in one, all the way up to year one, all the way up to year 2022. It's nothing but a board game. The next civilization is going to be another board game. The next civilization, little do you know, it's going to be robotic and human together. They're trying to change the body suits because they can't survive longer than us. They're trying to change the game, the narrative. They're trying to change the goal post. They're not surviving like they want to, and they changing the format so they can. You know what I mean? And they're going for more power and control. They're gonna have you by the balls. But they got something in you. They put in you. And if it's something that it is true that it can take over your body, you hit. You can't never get it out, and you hit. You know what I'm saying? You just crossed over from human to something else. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that I know that they're going to be trying to gather up. The unjabbers, they're gonna they're gonna try the opportunities to gather up and force people to take it or die. You're gonna have to take it or die. Period. It's going to be a collapse situation when you be faced with that. It's going to be during an imp attack, and you got issues and problems, and you gonna look up and see them pressed about did you get jabbed or not. It's the third round. It's hell. The faster you figure that shit out, the faster we be like, we ain't falling for that shit no more. Fuck that shit. The faster we do that, the faster we pull the curtain from AKA you know who. Soon as you can get to that curtain and pull it back and say, gotcha. What's going on here? Soon as we can do that, will be the betterment of our existence. As long as they in control and doing that shit, they controlling the narrative and the movie. This is a movie. And we're gonna need like a Neo type of motherfucker to something. Cause everybody chilling back, ain't nobody stepping forward to challenge this shit. We just being victims to this bullshit. We falling back and we getting picked apart. Your soul. Your soul gonna get picked apart. It's going to be depressing to me, but my soul will not get picked apart because I have awareness. I can overstand this place. You will be screaming, crying, and hollering, and I'll just be sitting just straight, regular faced. Like, of course, I wouldn't like it, but what I'm seeing, but I would be straight faced. I know what energy to have. I know what energy to have because I must preserve myself. And I must preserve myself to make it to that point to where I can get in and challenge him, and ask him and tell him. Let's tell him this gotta stop. I'm on to you. We all on to you. We don't believe that shit, and you'll be surprised what that can do. That's just some higher level shit. Um, just us just sitting back and just not doing anything and just going as we go right now. And what I'm praying to a God that they gave you. They gave you that God. It's all part of the trick bag. I don't understand how people think that. Nope, I ain't gonna even get off into that shit. Nah, I'm saving that shit. I ain't gonna even get off into that shit. Tired of talking about it. Motherfuckers just scared and just want to have hope. Don't want to fight. And just want to sit back and just push the easy button. That motherfucker gonna be broke as fuck when you be pushing that motherfucker. There's certain words you can say. It ain't gonna be Jesus. It's gonna be certain words you say. So when you get approached to where walk, they will walk off and you will walk off on your way. Yeah, it's quite simple too. It's quite simple. It's the importance. It's the difference of being free and being enslaved, um, by not having no consciousness and awareness of your universal rights. The people that what you call that, not aboriginals, but I forgot them group of people. Solvent, not solvent. I forgot them. When people be claiming, don't be driving with license plates and all that, and they go as they come because they claim that they have the right to. I forgot the word of that. Sovereign. Yeah, sovereign. Nobody ain't helping me. People sleep. Sovereign. If you, it's some now the people who claim sovereign, they do have some points there, and they in the right direction as far as what to say to them in that time. Because if you claim this, and if you literally, if you're a United States citizen, they own you. I just did the definition of citizen and subject in my other video. You are a definition. You are a slave by definition and law. It's not funny at all, man. But it's a way that it relieves stress. That's how I present my commentary. I always get some laughs in there and shit like that. You're gonna have to laugh when it's fucked up too, and block it out and think of some happy things just to get you through the moment or whatever of stressful times, which might be 24/7 at that time. But um, you just gotta keep it real. When the grid go down, understand that don't be holding yourself back trying to upload any law. There's no law. So don't come with law when other people ain't coming with law. You will lose. You ain't gonna have a chance. There's no law. So anything is up for grabs. You got to protect yourself. So don't be saying, oh, if I kill him in self-defense, I'm going to hell. It's not logical on the physical planet. We are intelligent animals. Fighting is a part of it. So defending yourself is a part of it. So don't feel bad about defending yourself, because you have to defend yourself. Even if you're a woman, that's why I said women, not the majority of majority of women, not all women, but the majority of women are zombies. They are a key figure distraction in the matrix. They are being used in the matrix as a distraction. For who? The one that's in male form. That's who. The one is not the female, it's the man. They use women as distraction to distract all men, to get you knocked out of your path, because this is physical and it's about war. Okay? Physical physique it does matter. That's why they intimidated by us, and we are warriors by nature, and they fear us because of that, because they know this is the physical construct. So of course they gotta make our young men gay and all this and filmed out, because when shit hit the fan, they have less to deal with. It all is connected. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to rewire your mind. It's gonna happen naturally. When your food run out, it's gonna automatically kick in how you supposed to be. It's gonna be in your style, in your way, which it should be. Don't let me tell you. Then you're gonna be thinking like, is it worth staying here? You hearing all these screams. You made it to like 20 days in through every day of hearing screams and people getting killed and shit. Is it worth living? I mean, I'm like just saying, it's just gonna be some deep questions and deep shit to to go through. Why? You think that some people think that this is a good God doing this to punish the wicked, man. Woo. They didn't build bunkers for nothing. They got $1 million bunkers. They're gonna be great. They ain't gonna get punished. The people on top who poor gonna be getting touched by these bombs and shit like that. That's why they building all these bunkers and shit. They knew they dollar was crashing. They people gonna get fed up with this shit. That's why they building shit underground to where shit we gonna be underground. I don't know why. Because if China and Russia take this bitch over, they are. Somebody did say they're going to be running around in our. In one point, they're going to make it on land on U.S. soil, to where they're going to be walking around with guns, possibly shooting people, or capturing people are in war, casualties of war. Um, But that would be like on the back end of things, when things is already like totally destroyed and shit like that. But of course, for them to be walking through here, it has to be like they wanted war. Because we ain't gonna be walking through here with no guns if you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So somebody did say that, and they are correct. But that's if we lose the war, then you're gonna see Russia and China. I don't know what will happen after that. It just be You ain't gonna be able to use your cell phone, so you better be a creative motherfucker like me. Ain't gonna be no cell phones. Motherfuckers gonna be going crazy just on the strength of they can't even use their cell phone. They gonna be going whack. Oh, bored as fuck, distressed out, hungry. We gotta go through all this shit just because the Georgia Guidestones, the fallen angel, which nobody don't understand. We are participating in his number one goal of knocking society down to 100,000, 500,000 in the world. So that's evil. So while you're trying to live a straight, perfect life, everybody else is still in the world and your life and your future from you. And it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a scam that he doesn't exist. This is a fake world to produce energy, and we are entertainment, like I've been telling you. You know, it's no purpose to have a physical 3D RAM. It's no purpose. Where's the okay? So where's the spiritual growth at? I'm listening. I mean, you can have spiritual growth, but it's in the third round, so it's not like you're really spiritually growing because you're still in the third round. My nigga, if you go to the fourth dimension and you chill out there, that would be a fucking spiritual growth just by you just going up there and chilling. But by you just staying down here dealing with this shit every time, how are you spiritually growing? No wonder people are zombies out here. There's people satisfied of being zombies. Just go to work, come home, that's it. Watch football, go have money, and they die. So didn't really learn any motherfucking thing spiritual. So you just keep coming back just like that, and then you become a pet, a dog, because you let your instincts get so low to where they can stuff you in a dog now, an animal or a fly, because that's your conscious. You match the conscious level of a fly, so you become a fly. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Okay. Come on, man. Everything is a spirit, has a spirit. Even objects has a spirit. Little do you know. But we don't. I don't need to talk about that shit. This shit is like neither here and there. About what I'm saying, shit like that. But it's some sad days coming, man. Man, I just be talking about. I be trying to talk about Matrix shit, but man, it just been like World War III, World War III, World War III. That shit is like right there, like World War III, World War III, World War III. Like shit is crazy. It's showing all the signs. Inflation, food shortages, they creating that. And the dollar is only in one more sign, good sign. The stock market. Keep an eye on the stock market. United States needs something big to happen like this so they can stay in power because everybody is on to them now. So they need to win this war so they can enforce their power again. If the United States win this war, all right, we put this dollar back on the table. Y'all ready to take it now? All right, bet. You lose the war, Russia like get the hell out the way. I'm using my gold. Russia become the superpower, and the United States will have to be answering to them. It's all greed. The United States are desperately fighting to stay in that position and cannot lose a fucking step. That will be an embarrassment, a demotion, an embarrassment. It would lose respect from their own fucking country because they raise nothing but a bunch of narcissists anyway. So the same narcissist is gonna look at you, the one you raised, and look at you like, what's wrong with you? You looking weak. Oh, no. Adding more insult to injury. It's just all in all not looking good. So whenever hit my cash app up, man, at ALIBARNS is up there, man. If not, man, you gonna get caught, man. I'm gonna come look for your ass. I'm gonna come look for you in your dreams. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking, dog. Hit my cash app up, man, at ALIBARNS, man. I think that's it for that. And I'm glad nothing didn't happen. I can say I was wrong, baby, but I did say I don't think it's going to happen. But I just made the title a little clickbait, baitish a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And giving people a heads up that it could happen, but it will happen during a false flag when they invade. It's my opinion. Um, that's it for now. Show some love on the channel. If not, you ain't real, man. Life is red. I'm out.